Okay, are we live? Great. So, I need to restart that stream because I set it up. I set it up in the way that if it disconnects, that the stream ends on its own. So, where was I? I was taking a look at these Senneiser headphones. Let's plug a battery in and just do a quick audio test to see if that chip we put back there, if that went in correctly. So I'm just plugging it in. Man, we have a lot more to do on these headphones still. Turning in on, connecting the Bluetooth. Okay, it's paired. Let's play some music on this thing. Have to listen for it. We don't have our YouTube chat here going. Okay, audio's coming out of there. Seems like that's good. I don't know if you could hear that. Okay, so great. That is a success. Let's disconnect that and then I'll test it on the other side. Maybe that fixed the problem. So, give you the benefit of seeing what I'm doing. That's better if I hold it with my hand. This is why I like safety glasses, because if it's a loose thing like that, I tend to close my eyes just in case the splash back. Okay, great. So audio is disconnected. I'm going to grab it with the tweezer and use the tip of the tweezer as a probe to better manage testing. Hopefully the inside of these tweezers are clean. Come on, dude, get in. Right. So we have that, and then we're gonna go to the get the fuck out. It works. Okay, I fixed it. Wow. So what exactly did I do to fix it? I removed the thing and I reconnected it. So it must have been something to do with the thing was disconnected. Okay, well, great. Done deal. So, was it a cold solder joint? That's crazy. It's crazy. It's a cold solder joint, and that thing disconnected. So, wow. I got a response from Senneiser. So, yesterday, Nate had emailed me asking me, does it work with Bluetooth or direct connection, auxiliary plug, or neither? And I gave him a whole bunch of pictures and images and videos of what I was taking apart and probing there, and I sent him a schematic. And then William got back to me. He's like, he said, do a firmware update. Connect the charge cable to the headphones and ensure the headphones are actively charging. Press and hold the power button as well as the volume plus button for 6 seconds. After the reset, open the Smart Control app and go to the settings menu. If there's a firmware update, please install it. A firmware update was released a while back that helped solve audio coming out of one side, so it's worth downloading and trying. That's cool. So I'm sure there was an issue at some point, and you know, being a company that's still servicing that product at that time, they made an update to fix that. But I'm just gonna get back to him. Hey, William. Just had an opportunity to pin. What can we mount it to? Can we really mount it to a cold solder joint? That thing is so small. How does it come disconnected? Maybe a disconnection on that. I will update the firmware regardless as soon as I can install an app on a phone. Let's see, did that Senneiser app install yet? So I've tried it on a Galaxy A8. I've tried it on a Galaxy S6. Okay, now this is a Galaxy S7 Edge, and it works. So it works on an S7 Edge, but it doesn't work on the A8. A is not... I guess the S line is the more flagship line. So should I send them a link to this video? It's not uploaded yet, but I will follow up with that link. So thanks for your suggestion. I will update the firmware regardless. Please let me know how I can get my company's name on the what is it, repair list on Senneiser.com. Please don't know how I can get the company's name on the repair partners list. Oh, with the repair video. Great. So that's that. Best regards. And if you're watching, William and Nate, thank you so much. Really appreciate your help. That it's informative on, some of these particular procedures. Like, it's better to, he was suggesting to do like a full factory reset volume button for 6 seconds. He's like, do like a factory reset and then connect it to the app and do an update, which is a great suggestion. So cool. Let's get back to, I guess, assembling this. Before we do that, I have to repair this piece right here. So this I have to disassemble. And there's like a spring in there, I'm sure. So, look at that solder on that side. I wonder if it's appropriate to get my desoldering gun for that. Or do I just use solder wick? Maybe I should just give it a shot with the solder wick first. So that makes me very happy. I love it. I love it when repairs are successful, even though it might be serendipitous as to how it even happened. So I'm not even sure how that happened. Let's try and get this into a position where I can manage it and then tape it down. Okay, manageable. Sort of manageable. So, boy oh boy. Also, this is meltable plastic. I think, is it? Or maybe not. It was just that white outer piece that was meltable. I suppose that's why it's two pieces. Makes sense. But they could have made this, I don't know, I guess for aesthetics and texture reasons and having more applications possible for that particular thing. They made it two pieces. I've never seen this thing before. I wonder if it was like an existing part, or did Senneiser commission somebody to make that? Okay, seems like I'm out of solder wick. I'm going to go grab some more. And then we'll disassemble that thing. And I guess we'll rough out a design and 3D print that. Oh, my bird is sitting there watching me work. That's so fun. I love having him around. So, got some solder wick. What is this? Let's show off what I got. This is the MG Chemicals solder wick, actually. Is it any better? I guess it is maybe impregnated with some type of flux. Maybe. It is pretty wide. It's nice solder wick, I guess. Okay, nice and clean end too. That's superb. And how can I get in there? Can I get in there just like that? Yeah, but there's some stuff in the way I don't want to touch. On the right side, eh? Okay. And is that going to move around if I touch it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Did I disconnect the battery? Not yet, eh? Okay. And let's give her. So first thing, some flux. I've been loving this MG Chemicals one. This has been lasting me a long time. It's getting really thick at the bottom. It's probably getting a little bit chunky over there. So it's hard to push out. You kind of have to... Oh, okay, there we go. That worked out. Kind of just probe it with something. Okay, that is definitely moving around. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tough. This might be a little bit tough. I think you can manage. Jeez. I think this tape to stick there, even just a little. That's helpful. Cleaning out the soldering iron. Temperature do you figure we need for this? I think right now it's at 360. Oh, it's reflecting right in my eyes. Okay, we got some flux smoke. Oh, look at that. Oh, that desoldered nicely. That actually went really nice. Holy cow. Not even, no more connection. What I'm concerned about, there is another tab. So that's like a tab and also a clip over there. Double thing. And then over here, there's another tab. What I'm worried about is under there, is there a connection? It doesn't seem like it. If there is, it's very small. And if I break it away from the circuit board, I wouldn't be so worried about it. Okay, so I guess I'll flux this other side and kind of wrap myself around this. So yeah, Bubkiss. How do they even put that headphone together if I can't even take it apart? Okay, almost did the trick. There's just a tiny little bit left. Maybe I could pop this thing off without too much trouble. I'll even get in there, eh? And I need something smaller. That did it. This one's soldered. Let's find out if that's soldered. Let's see what's going on there. Yes, that's soldered, eh? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. See if I can just do it like this. Kinda? Did that work? Maybe it works. It's so small, hard to see. Like Dr. Robotnik loop here. I see. Okay, well, maybe I'll just try it. Ah, fine. Ah. Not sure what to make of that. Okay, you know what? This left side isn't clamped down over there, so if I take the big one off, if I remove the remaining solder on the left side here, it's just a little bit, and I'll be able to pop it off from there. Ah, that's hot. And that worked. Right on. A little bit of heat doesn't hurt. And what I want is I'm just going to add a little bit of leverage here. Perfect. And can I repeat that here? Oh, it looks like this whole thing wants to come off now, eh? Does it want to come off? Should I just take it off? Maybe I should. You know what? There's all these buttons surrounding. I don't actually want to take it off. Okay, but nothing is holding it except for those tabs there. So it's like not hard to remove that. Let's just remove it. Yeah, I guess it'll be better to work with like that. So yeah, just those 4 tabs there. Let's desolder those somehow. It's not going to have much stick anymore, I don't think. Oh shit. Oh, that's like right in the corner. That's not easy. That's actually not easy. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess let's switch up soldering irons. Taking it off is even just a chore. Let's just work with it on here. All I need to do is repair that plastic piece in the middle. Without knocking around all my stuff on the desk. Yeah, don't want to clip that back on. you see what I'm doing? Perfect. That side seam had come off. Now what I'm concerned about is if there's some kind of spring in it that's going to pop around. There. Okay, so all the clips are off. Keep some slight tension here. There is a spring. Wow, and look at the size of that spring. That is so friggin' intricate. How am I gonna do that? Look at that design. Incredible. I've already misplaced a piece, it seems. Fantastic. It'll turn up, I hope. Okay, so this one. How on earth? Look at the shape of that. Okay. Okay. Just whatever you do, don't lose that spring, eh? So let's see how this works. I can roll it. Very nice. Very cool. Okay, so let's try and remove that. I think I understand. Doesn't want to just lift out? Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Oh no, and there's traces on the bottom. You're kidding me. Very cool design. Very cool design. Wow. That's one hell of a component. Okay, so I have to redesign that. Basically take the plate off of here. How did they get that on there? I guess it's like they have it pressed on there. I guess they melted it on over here with these tabs. And why is that spring staying there, I'm wondering? It just stays there, that spring? Okay. Wow. Look at that. So a few things that concern me is how am I going to get the radius of that thing? Damn, I hate doing that. So I'll just 3D print, I guess, some test circles. Figure out that radius. Figure out this radius. Oh, you can't see what I'm showing you here. Man, oh man. We could do it though. So I guess just if I can get that spring to fit in there, that's the most important thing. So annoying. Oh, I guess I could have pressed it in. Yeah, that's right, because it's a plunger too. I guess I could have plunged it in, but even still, there was no room to move that out of there. I don't know how the heck they get that in there. I know it's possible, but man, those tolerances are too tight. Okay, so what's next then? I guess I should 3D design that. Mm-hmm. Let's get some measurement tools. So this is, we need to figure out some sizing here. So how big of a piece is this? 6, just in general. .74. No, 5.75. Okay. It's not that relevant, but more just an idea of how overall width. It's a very small piece. Let's get the width of this arm here. This arm also has a taper. Oh dear. 2.5 millimeters only? Yeah, wow. Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy tiny. Let's get the width of the larger portion, or maybe it's just better to get that angle. That's 3 on the dot, 3 millimeters. And then I'll make some more test spheres. How big of a diameter could that be? So what if I just measure the full width? That is 13.6. So let's find maybe some coins. I don't know if I have any coins lying around. Got rid of all my coins. 13.6 millimeter diameter or something. Sure I got something. Okay, here we go. Well, this is 18. And that's too much. How about this outer one? No, still too big. Okay, so 18 is definitely too big. Let's see. What is this? This is 14 and a bit in diameter. 14 and a bit diameter. It's not bad. Too much though. I think it fits the outside one quite well. Pretty well. I think it's too small for the outside, but too big for the inside. So probably 13 would be on the money. Do more examples. There we go. This 16. Well, this is 10. It's definitely going to be too small, but maybe you could size up to something else here. Yeah, probably inner one almost, eh? Although it seems a little undersized. Oh, it's just about right on, eh? It's just about right on, is it? So if that's 10 millimeters, then maybe we could just guess the outside one. By finding the width of this, the inside one is 10. Okay, so the total distance there It's 2.23. So 1.23, right? Really? That makes sense. 1.2. And that's 1, so 1.2 millimeters, okay. Okay, so that, I guess, presumably, would be 11 millimeters. 11.2 millimeters. Great. And then, what's the width here? 6.35. 6.35. Oh, it's a clip. So, okay, it's wider than that. .88, does that make sense? Can't we make it just an even 7? It could be 7. Okay, 7 millimeters. Suppose I could be drawing some of this out. Man, I lost so many pieces. Well, I'm really concerned about that luminous piece. I'm sure it'll turn up. Yeah, I broke this piece. Man. Yeah, this one's turning out to be a little bit of a disaster. So, what do we got here? So we have 2.5 there, and then we have a radius. So this diameter is 10, and then the distance from here to here, what was it, 1.2? Let's say 1.25. And then the width of the larger tapered part here, that's 3 millimeters. That comes down to 2.5 millimeters. And then it connects to this body. Get the heck out. I dropped it. Oh, thank God it's there. And the spring. Holy. Wow. Okay. Well, I've had more difficult things happen this morning, so. Okay. And I guess I can approximate how close it is to that body. Yeah, it's about that, eh? Let's see what I could do about this. Let's just give it a little bit of height. Let's see if it will line up. Yeah, it does, almost. Pretty much right there, almost. Not even close. Are we getting there? Come on. Yeah, it looks like those pieces overlap, I think. They split on a little bit of an angle. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, that's as good as it gets, I think. Well, if they're concentric, right? I shouldn't have anything to worry about. I just measure the distance of the inside one to the outside one. I mean, I not measure the distance. I don't have to measure the distance between the. I find the diameter of the inside one, and the outside one presumably is 10, and the difference of the radius. So if it's 1 looks to be about 2 millimeters apart. So presuming the inner one has a diameter of 8 millimeters, right? 2 millimeters? No, then it will have a diameter of 6 millimeters, right? Because you have to count from the other side shrinking too. So let's find something that is a 6 millimeter diameter. What's a pencil? Pencil is 6.8-ish. The big part is 7. A smaller pencil. Drawing pencil, 7.2. Oh, that's close. Seven? Really? I guess the inner radius is 7. The outer radius, what does it compare to 7? Yeah, much larger. Okay, so 3 millimeters? That doesn't seem 3 millimeters apart. It seems smaller if, comparatively, if the outside rim there is 1.2 millimeters. And it seems like the difference between there and there is less than double that. Yeah, 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. Okay. Then we gotta figure out that assembly for the spring. Distance. And that angle. What's up with that angle there, right? I guess, you know what, that angle would be pointing to the center line, right? So let's see if I could line this up. Oh dear, that was too much movement, too quick. Shit. I have some grid lines on this screen, and if I line it up, I can identify the center point. This is probably super boring. Very clear explanation. Ah, right on, thanks. Thanks, Bala. Oh, hey, Bala, right on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's there. And I'm just going to ruler on my monitor here. So the center point is right at the back edge of that spring, right along that inner back wall. I can, right there. That is the center point. So if that's the center point, I can get the diameter from there to there. Let's try that. And that's 3.5. That is 3.5. So that tells me the diameter would be 7 millimeters. So yeah, spot on, spot on, spot on. Great, 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 great. This is not going to be that hard, actually, to do. Well, anyways, I got to take a break right now. I got to finish eating. I haven't eaten very well, so I'm going to have a break and going to eat something. Really happy you joined, Bala. But I just got to take a quick break, and I'll be back shortly.